Okay, so now we're going to look at profit and loss. So if we look at our key formulas for this, a profit of something is equal to the selling price minus the cost price. So what you sold it for and what you paid for it. Percentage profit is equal to profit divided by the cost price times 100 to find out percentage. Loss is in the other way around. It's cost price, so whatever you paid for it minus the selling price, because you're going to find the difference, and that's how much you lost on a particular product. And percentage loss is equal to loss divided by the cost price times 100 to get our percentage. So let's look at this in action. We want to find a percentage profit for an item bought for $30 and sold for $38. Okay, so we're finding a percentage profit. Let's use our percentage profit formula. So we have to use profit divided by cost price times 100. So I'm just going to write a few things out here for me to work. Our selling price is $38. Our cost price, or CP, is $30. So we need our profit first. So I'm going to use profit, which is selling price minus cost price. So profit equal our selling price, 38, minus our cost price, $30. So our profit is $8. Now, we can find our percentage profit because we have everything we need for this formula to work. So let's put our profit, which is $8, over our cost price, which we know is 30, so the original amount we wanted, and times it by 100 to get our percentage, and that's going to equal 26.67%. So we made a profit of 26.67%. That's our percentage profit. Now, percentage loss here is pretty similar. So we're finding percentage loss. So what do we need? We need loss and we need the cost price. So let's write out all that stuff again. So let's say our cost price is going to be, so we bought it for $220. Our selling price, we sold it for $180. Alright? We need to find what our loss is. Now we know our loss is our cost price, so let's say our 220 minus our selling price, 180. So that's going to equal $40. We made a loss of $40. Now we have all the information we need to substitute into our percentage loss formula and find out what our percentage loss was. So percentage loss is our loss, which was $40, divided by our cost price, $220, times 100 to get our percentage, which is going to end up being 18.18%. So our loss was 18.18% for that particular transaction. Now let's look at applying this to a couple other problems. So if you're a shopkeeper and you buy jumpers for $22 and you want to make a profit of 20%, how do we go about that? Well, we've got two methods. Method one relies on finding out what 20% of 22 is and then adding it to the price. So you increase the price by whatever 20% is. So let's do that. So 20% divided by 100. This will convert it to a decimal. Alright? Then we multiply by our whole amount, which is our $22. So that's going to be 0.2 times 22, and that's going to leave us with $4.40. So what we've done here is found 20% of $22. Now, our selling price is going to be $22 plus our $4.40, our extra 20%, which makes us $26.40. So that's how much you sell it for if you're adding 20%. Now method two, a little bit different. Method two, instead of finding a value and then adding that value on, well, we're actually not going to find the value of $22. We're going to add 20% to our existing percentage. So we know that $22 is 100% of our cost. Okay? Now we want to add 20%. So we want to find out what 120% of the price is. Okay? So this is our new percentage. Now let's jump down, or let's jump to this step there. So now that means we can do 120 divided by 100, convert our percentage to a decimal, times by 22, equals 1.2 times 22, which is going to equal our $26.40. So all we've done there is, instead of finding out what 20% of $22 is and adding that amount on, we just added 20% onto our existing 100%, then worked out that as a percentage of $22 and found our price. So both ways work exactly the same. Now, keeping this particular method in mind, let's look down here. So a TV sells for $732, making 22% profit. What was the original price? So we need to work out what percentage actually represents this $732. We know it's made a 22% profit off whatever we originally paid for it. So we originally paid 100% of its value, and we bought it for 100% of its value. We then made 22% on top of it. So that means that 122%, this price here, the $732, represents 122% of whatever the original cost was. So let's write an equation for that. We know that $732 is equal to 122%. So we're actually going to convert this to a decimal. Alright? So I divide that by 100, and it's going to equal 1.22. So we're working with decimals. So we know 732 is equal to 122% of whatever our original price is. So I've let our original price here just equal X. Okay? So now, we just need to solve for this. X, because we're multiplying here, we need to divide by 1.22. So we're doing 732 divided by 1.22, and that is going to equal, X is going to equal 600. So we know that our original cost was $600 before we added our 22% markup for our profit. That's profit and loss.